Hey, what's up, you guys? So,
What's up? What's up, co-host?
what's up, honey? So we part of our part of I think I call our it's like pregame workout.
Mhm.
So a lot of the things I think this is the stuff for to me is the magic behind the scenes, and it's the conversation me and her have, and it's so funny because I can go to the moon and her ass is already there, and she's like, "Oh, you can come on." This shit right here. So she's already there. We go to Mars and her ass like then came from Venus and she's like, I done been here already. Ain't nothing to see here. It's nothing. Go back home. And but we had these crazy conversations. So we were talking, and one of the things I was talking about because before now me and Kim are relatively newer friends. So when you say the Mitchell and Mitchell, it's we are Mitchell and Mitchell. We are like family because of our kindred spirits and all the things that we have in common. Mainly our personality. Like we go over a lot of people's heads. A lot of people can't take. They couldn't take us on their own. It's a lot. But anyway, so but we share these certain stories. So it's stuff I was telling her about. So it's so fucking funny. We were talking about a story, and she was like, "Well, I told her when I had locks." So she was telling me my weight fluctuated a lot back in the day. My wife knows, my family knows. But she was like, "Well, how big were you?" Because Kim has a thing against guys with fat stomachs. Okay, that's just a real thing. I'm not even mad at her
He really
because
is put me on the spot.
I
Now
don't.
all
I
the
don't
brothers
mean.
gonna be talking
I
about
don't.
me.
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm not. She's not shallow like that. But it's a. It's just a. I don't know. She just don't
They gonna
understand
start
it.
talking about, well, Kimmy ass probably wear weed. Kenny ass probably that way. That's how y'all do. But anyway, what he's
We all
saying
wear
is,
stuff. It's not saying that. I'm not. I do not mean to put her on the bus like that. I'm just saying certain things. She just. Kim is very funny about making sure that she represents herself well, and you represent a person who represents herself well. She's a health professional, and that's all that's about. It's really
that's
about the
it.
health. So anyway, I don't want to get too far into that because that's not. I'm sorry about that. But what I was trying to say
I
is
know
that
it's okay.
um, we was talking about my hair. So it was so funny, and these are shit that we talking about, like the pregame workouts and the conversation that we have. She's like, yeah. So I said, Kim, she's like, well, what happened? I said, I actually have dreadlocks or locks. We don't say dreadlocks in the lock community. We have locks. So there's nothing dreadful about them. Okay. So she have locks. She's like, well, what happened? And I'm like, man, my hair was a little tricky. She's like, what you mean? What was going on? And I remember a year or so prior to me cutting my hair, my wife was like, dude, you got about another year or so with that shit, with your hair. I'm like, what you mean? And I was like, come on. I was in denial, mad denial. And so she was like, what you mean? I'm like, what you mean? So she's like, yeah, cut your hair. So anyway, I'll be places. I go out with some friends or whatever. And no matter where I was at, another state, wherever, because I'm from Chicago. And it would be so funny. I pull up back then. I didn't have a beard. I would have my hair mainly shaved. I used to do this wax. I used to tell
Okay.
you, I was waxing my beard all the time. This my good friend Ernitra used to wax my beard. To go to her shop and she would wax my beard. And I just wanted the baby face thing, real smooth, whatever. So I would keep like a little mustache, a little soul patch. That was it.
Okay.
And so I'll go out, but I'll have my dreadlocks, my locks. And a lot of times I'll wear these stunner sunglasses, the big sunglasses, the aviator glasses, and type of thing. And I wear all the time. So I'll go out and I'll be at a restaurant, a random place, and an old person will walk up and be like, hey, excuse me, anybody ever tell you look just like Stevie Wonder? And listen, when I tell you, I was telling Kim this, Kim like, no, that's not
so
compliment.
disrespectful.
But I mean, and I'm like, who are you telling? That shit was so crazy, and it was so funny, and it happened multiple times. And at first it was like I looked like Fred Hammond, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It was like heavy.
Wow.
Fear the Lord comes upon my heart.
That's
Man, I'm like, what
you.
the hell?
I know. That's why I
But
was just trying to make sure my co-host is safe. You know what I'm saying? Because they was really messing with his spirit.
They was messing with my spirit, and
Yeah,
I
they
was thrown off. And I was like, listen. So I'll tell those stories, but stuff like that. We had these conversations about.
Right, facts.
Right.
That's what we did.
Right. And we had these conversations about that, but we also talk about different things that goes on, like in different relationships. Now she said, I don't know. Okay, this is where it gets tricky because Kim will hit me with something. Listen. The beauty of the vibe of our show, which Kim says we have freedoms. She believes in it. I do. I think we do too. But then there's certain things I think we not quite. We don't have liberty to share stuff. She tells me some stuff. Listen to me. Listen to me. She says some shit to me sometimes that if I was on the phone with her, I would hang up. And a lot of times I can't hang up because I'm here, right? She said some shit a few minutes ago, and this the crazy thing about it was some stuff she shared with me. I really don't know if I have the liberty to share it, and I feel fucked up that I can't share it.
Go ahead and share it.
Well, hold
it's
up.
our show. We can edit it out.
Yeah, well,
maybe not, but go ahead.
I don't know, but okay. Someone, a friend of a friend, let's say third party, and I was talking about.
Y'all better say bless you.
God bless you.
One more.
You got a third one? Cover it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. COVID. Sorry.
That's what
I give it to him all the time.
Damn it.
Yeah. So, Omicron too. Variants.
The Delta variants. The hell. So listen. So she tells me. This nigga don't tell me. She says, I was talking about having alcohol and whatever at the bar. You have a bar, your own bar at the house. Now I don't know, but I don't. I'm gonna act like it's somebody I don't know. I don't know how to put this together. Let
me put it.
But this nigga says.
Go ahead.
This nigga says. When I say nigga, I'm talking about my girl here. Okay.
I'm a ninja.
She said, "This is my ninja." She tells me that her people, her homie from a homie, okay. Like, listen, this is what they had. This is how they had. They shit.
He got that good for everybody.
She said he had something for everybody.
Everybody.
She said, look, and she said, listen to me. And this is when I don't see. I'm thinking, I can't listen. You can't know what to expect with shit like this. She said she had some. Everybody. She said, he had with some drinks. He said for people he had crack. Yep. Okay.
He got heroin.
He had weed. I'm like, listen. When she told me, I'm like,
whatever you want. He makes sure he got what they call them pills, ecstasy pills.
She said his bar ain't no more. He's got the whole.
He got a different kind of bar.
He got a different kind of bar. Listen to me. These are the kind of conversations, and I said no, we got to record now because this is that shit that nobody get to see. The stuff that she says. I'm thinking she go left, she go right, or vice versa. We be going straight right. We be talking about like something very serious, and she'll just say some. I'm like, and I'm looking at her. She is straight faced me like, yeah, you know.
I mean, I'm just saying.
But it be so.
I've been exposed to some things.
So these are the things that I'm talking about. That you really
That's why most shit don't shock me because of that.
Yeah, but I just so one of the things, and we want to sip and spill.
No, I want to sip and spill.
We're going. This is our
because he's spilling, I'm sipping.
Right.
You heard me.
That was good.
That's some good stuff.
That was good. But anyway,
that's good stuff.
That's good stuff.
It's chocolate mint tea.
Chocolate. Can I say this about the tea?
Yeah. Go ahead.
So this is the shit this is the stuff I'm talking about. My friend and co-host and partner. She said, Ed. So I was like, she said, well, I don't really drink a lot of coffees. I love my teas. I'm like, okay, cool. She said, I love my tea. You never heard of it. I love my caramel tea. I'm like, okay, caramel. Wow, I've never heard of caramel tea. Like, yes, caramel tea. I'm like, okay.
I can't stand him.
So listen. So one time we doing this. We taping. I'm in my place.
What's
She's at our place.
Caramel tea.
Caramel tea. So she said. So she's like, oh, she's sipping. Oh, get my tea. So she went and got the packet of tea. And she puts it to the camera.
And I showed it.
And she showed it to me. She said, see, I'm looking, I'm like, I can't really see the bottom of it, what the actual type of tea it was. She's like, yeah, look at it. I said, she turned around, look, it's on there. You don't see it? Caramel. I said, girl, are you saying chamomile tea? She said, well, that's how I say
it.
So listen. Jesus.
Ed always correct me. Okay. He has a pet peeve on the way people pronunciate words. So I was talking to him one time and I was like, yeah, because we gotta be talking about stuff about Valentine. And he said, okay, so what he do, he subtly looks at me, so I know he ain't feeling what I said. And then if I keep repeating saying, he got to find a way in his head that he need to tell me about it. And I said, you didn't know that I knew Valentine was different from Valentine? And he was like, yeah, because you just kept saying it, which was fucking him up.
She kept saying it, and she's like, "I know how to say it. I just don't
I did. I
to
said,
say."
but I have my own Kimmy language.
And it's so.
It just bothers Ed so much.
Well, honestly, in just that word, because she says words. When I first met her, she was saying all type of stuff, but I actually liked it because it was very. It was like our show. I don't get into like, man, you shouldn't say that. I was just making sure, like, hey, should I? Are you okay? Are you not trying to correct? See, I'm a person like this. If she has tissue on her shoes, stuff like that, I'm gonna be like, I don't want you to play yourself. Now, if that's your gist, as you call it, if that's your thing, you like tissue on your shoe, I'm gonna let you do it. But I'm gonna say, hey, you cool with the tissue on your shoe? You know what I'm saying? You like your pants being on backwards or anything.
Right,
I feel like, well, I don't know if you want to be exposed like that. So that's what I do. So certain things I like, the words and stuff is something that
right.
and she was like, nigga, just calm down. So anyway, I don't have any problem with how she says it, but that shit had me dead. I thought I'm looking like, man, I've never had caramel tea.
I mean, he was so serious. Like,
I've
he
never
said,
seen.
I ain't never even heard of it.
So when I love caramel.
It to him, it was just like, really, Kim? Really?
Chamomile.
That's not no damn caramel tea. That's chamomile.
But she knows it. Look at her. And she's well educated and she speaks all this different.
I like to have my own language.
I don't know what that's about, but that's her thing.
So, Kimmy say stuff that she say. It's just, that's why I said, if you can quote me a Kimmy Jim, you a bad mofo.
I wish I could have my own language. I wonder what it would be though. It'd be like some Danish type shit.
Oh, your stuff would be, can you speak any Danish?
I think so. I'm talking
like, say some Danish.
No, Dan, dumbass.
Oh,
it'd be like no, I can't speak anything Danish or any other language, but there's a character Dan that I think he said. Actually, I think it's a good idea. Like make him say some shit. Like he think he on some point with some shit. He just
tell him to say something in Spanish.
And his ass to say something in Portuguese. I guess it's kind of close.
So I would say that look, I think that everybody should have their own language because you talk about stuff. You just want to get that person to understand it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I everything. I struggled in saying STR, and it's been a struggle to say STR.
Oh, like you don't say street, you say screet.
Well, I don't know. Some people say shrimp.
Some say scrimp.
Did I say shrimp right?
You said shrimp right. I've never heard you say it wrong. But I know people that say screet and scrimp. And
yeah, they say I got my STR messed up.
Was that as a child or?
As a child.
Oh.
But even now as an adult, like it was laughing at me, but I say words that, I can't say. Sometimes it do have, I got to roll my tongue a certain way just to say STR stuff.
Oh, I get that. Okay, so that I understand. I didn't know that part. I didn't know that part. She never told me that, but she don't, the STR stuff I never hear her struggle with. It'd be like it don't even be she just say a whole nother word. It don't even be like the diction. It'd be like she just said, I ain't even gonna try. Okay. I'm not gonna say television, I'm gonna say television. She don't say that. That's an example. Like give me the television or the ambulance.
Yeah.
You don't even say that though. I'm kind of over exaggerating that one. There's a few things, but that shit was funny as hell. But anyway, a lot of times we do our shows. A lot of things we do is just based off stuff off the top of our head.
Right.
And we're starting to do stuff now. We're going to be writing more and more content. I do want you guys to give us what you guys think we should do, what characters you think we should do. Because I think we have a great range. One of the things I think we like about we could do a different range from very high intellectual capacity to very low vibration, frequency vibrating type of stuff. Right. Like very like. We're more hood than ghetto. Well, I guess we could do ghetto. We're kind of more hood.
He cracks me up with that.
Well, there is a difference. Is it?
Define hood versus ghetto.
Well, ghetto is a person who sells their stamps, and hood is a person who buys the stamps.
Well, I would like to say I'm both.
Right.
I'm going to go on record. Being a black woman, I'm hood and I'm ghetto. But I'm also corporate. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is because then some people say, "Oh, you black and bougie." I'm gonna tell you what I am. I'm black. I'm educated. You know what I'm saying? But I got the best degree from Sidewalk High.
Okay.
Street experiences has taught me more than any textbook would ever teach me.
Okay, I give you that.
So, and being a parent, oh my God.
Oh my God.
That make you step up, boy, in ways that you didn't know. Woo, when somebody else depended on you. Oh my God, I could just slide down.
Depend on you for every fucking thing.
Everything. What you mean? Like, man, look. So this is the hour. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it. This is the hour. It's like you're like, damn, Kimmy look like she's sleeping, she's tired, she this that. I like these shows because this is when I'm really authentically me. Like, I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So it be one of those things you just be saying and you just be feeling it. And I can say without just random conversations like that, all the things that we do, especially as my people, you know what I'm saying? Don't be ashamed of that. That's what makes us who we are.
Yeah. I like
it really do. It just makes us who we are. So we don't need to change that. Don't feel bad or none of that. Just be you, because that's.
I love that when I see like certain celebrities and stuff like that. And they just themselves. They talk like themselves. I'm watching an interview on Vlad TV. I was watching Vlad TV, and this basketball player that used to play back in the day with LeBron, with Michael Jordan, Gary Payton. They call him the Glove back in the day. You remember him? He just like himself, like, yeah, you know, back in the day, I talked top of shit because he said he backed up all the shit he would talk. But he was just himself, like, yeah, you know, saying who I'm is and stuff. He just talked real hood. He got a son in the NBA too, by the way.
Wow.
But he just keep it 100. He ain't never changed. No, he never sugarcoated. Kept
trying to make that, and that's it. When you on a platform this and that, you got to stay with your passion. Don't let nobody try to change you up. This is Ed and I show, so we can do what we want, say how we want when we want to. At the same time, we know how to be respectful and make sure it get across and get our message across what we're trying to get across. And this is one of our random conversations where we just talk about stuff, and everything else is kind of creatively flows to us.
Oh, we talked about. I don't know if we talked about this. We had. We were going to talk about. Hopefully, our sons will meet. Yeah. So we talk about this on another show, and we talk about. And I think someone asked us where
Dylan
meets Dylan. So I have a Dylan, and that's 21 years
old. So dope.
And she has a Dylan that's 21 years old. They're both are Mitchells, Dylan Mitchells.
We are the Mitchells.
We're the Mitchells, which is really crazy. So
I'm looking forward to my new wife. Hi, RG.
Right. And I can't say new husband, but because I don't want to say
I don't
have Kitty. But I would say it's still kind of funny to say it if you don't. But anyway, our kids. So one of the characters we're talking about.
I'm sorry, RG.
She may not want to be. No, I don't want to meet you. I don't know.
I might not be your wife. But anyway, we just basically said we tripping. We just saying that with our families, as Ed is saying, we both got Dylan, same ages and stuff like that. And my children, they don't want to be on Front Street so much, but I love the letter D. So my people is D's and I'm K. So that's why y'all might see a lot of things of KD. And I got KD Moving Company. You know what I'm saying? I got KD Lovable Edibles. A lot of people don't know about that. Even my co-host, that's why you probably look at me like, what the you talking about? I didn't know that. But I just want to say that at the end of the day, Mitchell and Mitchell, we the shiznit. Y'all need to really be watching us. This is straight up millionaire status. We straight up in the garage right now. You know what I'm saying? But we going out of the garage sooner than you think. We would love to bring our newcomers. So please like, subscribe, and share.
Yes.
And pull up. And when you're sitting up and you having a winter barbecue, because you know how us black people get. We be like, all of a sudden, damn, I feel like some barbecue. Cold as hell outside.
But if it's like a little bit like 40 degrees.
If it get like a little bit of degrees that you feel like that you don't have to put on no boots.
We out there.
You out there in them damn house shoes and socks with the thong in your feet. And you out there with that coat on. You got that goddamn bonnet. And I'm going to flip this stick because he said he wants some barbecue today. You know, because I know Jaquisha and June be there. Yeah. June, you barbecuing today? Because I sure won't find June.
Good?
June barbecue been good.
I'm about to get it cracking outside, bro.
Man,
what are you talking about? This shit been to be 5, bro.
I'm going to make sure I get the toothpicks because that stuff be all up in my teeth, Joe.
Get the toothpicks. I'm going to have the toothpicks, right?
Oh, I'm going to have Juju so
I got some little... We're gonna have a coat on them. I have new Jordans, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the new Udge for them, be outside.
Yeah.
We're gonna be big pimping outside. You feel me on the back, you dig? Getting it young, cracking, you heard me? Fuck you talking about.
So y'all just don't know. June and Jaquisha, characters that Ed and I play. That is a young couple, the millennials,
Yes.
that is, starting their life out, which I'm sure all you guys can relate to.
Right.
Check us out. We got a bunch of different characters that we're going to be bringing to y'all, letting you in on that. So we like to have, as people have asked me before, I feel like I'm going to shoot our shot and let y'all know who we are.
Yes.
The description of who we are is, this is a love and laughter show.
Yes.
We talk about different things. Sometimes we heavy, sometimes we not.
Right.
But more than anything, we'll meet you where you at if you let us know where you're going. How about that?
Let's do that.
You know what I'm saying? But we would love to, y'all to come on. We going live next Wednesday at 7:00.
Right.
We would love to see y'all there. And once again,
we had a great time last week.
Y'all is missing it if you didn't show up. We do what we do, and guess what? It's all controlled by you.
Right.
So come on in and sit with us.
Ask your questions. And then we got other characters. One of them is DJ E Swag. You did
baby.
All up in the motherfucking house. What's up, baby?
Rose.
Yeah. So we're gonna be all up and down here. Power 1621 FM baby radio. One time for the one time, baby. Who you talking about? Who you with?
Yes, who you with?
That's DJ E Swag. You did.
Y'all just don't know. Y'all have no idea what's coming at you. So come on and join this ride with us.
We got the preachers.
I mean, look, Evangelist LeVon is in the house.
Yes, God.
With Bishop Peter.
Praise the Lord.
It's Sunday now. Serious gems.
Hey, baby.
I gotta let y'all know you got to do what you need to do for your life and stop playing.
Don't
stop
play with
playing.
it.
You want to start that business? Start it. Stop talking about it and be about it. That's what I'm saying.
You know what? I want to do a show. We're going to do a show that's really going into. My part is really we're embarking on some new dope stuff, and we're going to really delve into business building and stuff like that.
He's the damn genius.
We have the gems for your ass to hook up the plugs. Yeah. And you got people say stuff all over the place, but why not get it from the people you fucking know? Like, you get down with us. We your peoples. Like, I'm going to give you the skinny. She going to give you the gems. I'm going to give you the edibles. You heard me?
That's right.
Oh, fuck, you're talking about. Yeah. We're going to show you how we get down good long all over time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So this is why you want, when people say, I fucked with you, well, this is why you need to fuck with us.
Yeah, so we get it.
Because this is what we do. A variety of everything. Mm-hmm. My boy like all different type of comedy things to bring it to. We want to laugh a lot. But I'm going to tell you something. If you can wake up every day and feel like you're on a damn playground, now you're living. So don't hate on us, because that's exactly where we going.
That's where we going.
I'm on my playground. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I'm finna go over here and get on the slide. I'm going to see y'all the next time.
Holler back at y'all people. Like, subscribe, and share. And guess what, y'all? If nobody's told y'all this before, we love you.
We do.
Okay? You ain't heard it today. You heard it from us. Mitchell&Mitchell, Sip and Spill. We love you guys.
Yeah.
Fucks with us. You hear me?